Another good recipe that I like to do after the French toast episode is take that same bread, but we're going to make bread pudding. Kind of like how I made rice pudding in the oven. The only substitute is bread. So let's go over the dry ingredients again. For this recipe, 1 scoop of the MTS chocolate whey. Again, exclusively Tiger Fitness, Mark Loblender's choice of whey, and what he created. Absolutely delicious. And when I made the French toast, there's no joke that you can actually taste it in there, which is fantastic. Baking powder, help it rise a little bit. 1 serving of the sugar-free, fat-free vanilla pudding. Again, this will help with it rising and the overall texture. A little dash of cinnamon, maybe a teaspoon or so. Tablespoon of Splenda, that way we can get some extra flavor in there. And that's it. It's pretty simple. The only variable that we are going to change is 2 cups of the almond milk. Again, I use almond milk because it's a lower carb alternative to regular milk, just a little bit higher in the fat content. And again, eggs to help with the mixture. So we'll take our eggs and we'll take our almond milk, and I'm using 1 egg, 1 whole egg and 2 egg whites in this recipe. The recipe is going to come out to about 70 grams of protein, 100 grams of carbs, and around 15 grams of fat because of the almond milk. So we're going to stir this up, and we'll see how we do. Now that everything's mixed up, we took our bread, and I took 8 slices of the low-carb bread, and what I did is I just tore it apart with my hands. And you can see that in the bowl that we have here. It's just torn apart into little shreds. What I did is I took cooking spray, and I sprayed the bottom of the pan before putting it in. That way, when it goes to cool and sit out, it doesn't sit at the bottom. Okay? So now, we sprayed it, cut it up with our hands, and we put it in the 9x9 tray. Now we're going to take what we mixed and just pour it in and then press it down with a fork. So that way everything's submerged, and when we go to bake, it will be good. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So my oven's already preheated to 350, so I'm just going to kind of pour this over the bread, and then we're going to press it down. It may not look like it's going to be completely submerged when you drop everything in there, but when you start to press it down with a fork, you'll see that you have more than enough liquid. Let me put that up on camera for you there. So you can see how everything's starting to kind of flow underneath once you start pressing it down with your fork. Okay? And we're going to bake for around 35 to 40 minutes. And when I'm done, we're going to take a toothpick, and you'll be able to stick it right through the middle. And if no debris or anything comes off of it and it comes out clean and not real liquidy, then you know that your bread pudding is done. And so when it's done, let it sit out for a couple hours, and then what you're going to do is set it in the fridge, cover it with Seran Wrap, which I have here, or you can get press and seal, and all you have to do is the next day just pull it out and you can just eat it as is. And again, things that I like to top everything with, as you see in my pancake videos, all my other pudding videos, MTS sludge, the Walden Farm syrups, again, tigerfitness.com. Order up from Chad, you're good to go. And that would be my recommendation. Again, chopped fruit, as you see in my pancake and waffle videos, you'll be good to go. Everything's submerged, in the oven it goes. I'll be back with the finished product in about 30 minutes. Okay, kitchen timer is ready. It's been about 35 minutes. Let's give it a check. Now, out of the oven, you'll notice the outsides, they look a little firm, they look a little crispy, but it's really risen. The baking powder, baking soda, whatever you use, sugar-free, fat-free pudding, it all plays a mix. So we're going to take our toothpick and toothpick the center, because that will be the part that's most likely not done. So, boom. And look, comes out clean. That, ladies and gentlemen, chocolate MTS Whey pudding. Again, let it sit out for a couple hours, let it chill, and then what you're going to do is Saran Wrap or plastic seal, cover it, place it in the fridge overnight. It will sink as it cools, but don't worry, it's still going to taste great. Top it with your MTS sludge, diced fruit, Walden Farm pancake chocolate syrup, exclusively at Tiger Fitness. Go tell Chad I said hello, hook a brother up. We'll talk to you later. Enjoy.